nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing here, Hurts. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 38. Connecting on the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
63, back. Good, set.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
63, 63, 63.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Great. Hey, 73, 73. Hey, Silver.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
60 Eagles. Stephanie. Ready.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
60 Bison.
Trying again following the sack. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it. Let go.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
From the 43. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to third down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Brought in right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Let's go now. Go.
Second down and 10. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 22. And the Commanders will have a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The throw is caught. Touchdown, Washington! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
73! 73! Great. Out.
They go to Barkley again. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down throwing for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel, and his guys on the field made the right play.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready, set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Caught at the 20-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. Mustang 19.
Again, Daniels to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Returnable from near the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25.
On the set.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Stop. Ready. Viking 18. Let go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
Ready, ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Get it. Rig alert.
Man
rig
in
alert.
motion out of the slot.
Ready, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's on the move. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Josh Sweat making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get up.
Back to throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Barkley trying this up the gut. Jukes one defender. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 2. Fits it through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 13-point lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Tag.
To throw, Daniels. This one falls incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So that brings up second down.
Go.
Daniels back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Tag. Hook.
Now Daniels to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
A give to Barkley. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Play made by Deron Payne. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hey. Hey, easy. 63, back. No touchdown.
Second and 10 now. He's got Brown on the slant. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by